Time for bedtime story. Now decide the name.
For a boy or a girl?
For a boy?
Michael?
Okay. So there was a boy, his name was Mikhail. Okay. And he was a very nice boy. One day he was sleeping. So what happened? When he... Are you listening?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So what happened? He was sleeping, but then when he woke up, he realized that he was in a moving train.
You know?
In a moving train.
Huh?
So he slept at his home, but
Okay.
he was in a moving train when he woke up.
Okay.
So what happened? And the moving train was going somewhere.
Where?
Exactly. You asked where, no?
Right.
I will tell you. The rest of the story you will get to know what I'm trying to convey. So what happened? He was so excited, and he just started looking from the window outside, the greenery and the beautiful scenes, and he didn't even ask that who has put
So
me
was
here.
he with his family or was he without his family?
He was without his family. So he didn't ask anyone. He didn't wonder that why am I here? Who has put me here in this
And
train?
how did any
Where this train is heading towards? Where am I going?
and what's the purpose of me being here?
And what's the purpose of me being here? Why am I traveling for the first time? I was at
What
my
the
home.
purpose and
Why
am I here? Where am I going?
Exactly. So he was he didn't even wonder in any of these questions.
And
Don't-
who put me here?
Yeah, exactly. Who put him there at the first place? Because he was sleeping at his home, in his room. He should be asking all these questions. He didn't ask.
But
all
if
he
he
did,
will be asking this question, who will he ask these questions?
maybe to the people who are sitting beside him, maybe. Or maybe he he may ask someone. So if he is not asking, what we will say? We will say that he's a fool, right?
Yeah.
And he was so dazzled by the beauty of outside that he didn't even ponder upon these questions: that who put me here, where am I going, why am I here for the in the first place, and what's the purpose of it? He didn't ask anyone. So we will label this type of person as a foolish person, right?
Foolish.
Yeah, because he's not even wondering about these questions. So same goes with us. So it was just an example, an analogy to explain you. Otherwise, this is the example with us as well. So when we are in this dunya, in this world, we need to ask ourselves, why am I here? What's my purpose? Because we need to ask that who has put me here in this world? Who is my creator? And why am I here? What's the purpose of mine for being here? Why?
Me for being here.
Yeah, sorry. Jazakallah khair for correcting. So what's the purpose of me being here, right?
Yeah.
Am I right this time?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for correcting me. Appreciated.
No,
So,
I mean,
Jazakallah khair. So we should be asking these questions. So if we are not asking, and we are just dazzled by the beauty of this dunya, and we are so engulfed by it that we don't even care that what's the purpose of us being here, and why Allah has created, or why am I created, and who has created me? So what we will label such people if we are going to do the same? Or for example, if we are doing the same, then what category we will be in, or who are we then?
fool.
Yeah, exactly, foolish. So it's very important that we should know that why we are in this dunya, why we are in this world, who has created us, who is the creator, where we are heading, because we all know that ultimately we will die, right?
So the story that you told, it was a fictional or non-fictional?
It was just an example to explain that,
It never happened in real.
yeah, it never happened in real, but it was an example to elaborate that if we will do the same, and many of us are doing, we don't even care who has put us here, who is our creator, where we are heading, what's the purpose. We are just in a big race, and we are just doing whatever other people are doing, and we are just dazzled by the beauty of this world that we don't even care what's happening around, right?
Mm.
So that was actually an example to elaborate. So what's the moral of this story?
We should always think
Hmm.
that like the example you gave, that the person was in the train, so we should always think, why are we here,
Mm-hmm.
or who put me here.
Hmm.
Like Allah put us in the earth,
Right.
and our purpose for being on the earth
Mm-hmm.
is that Allah is testing us,
Hmm.
and
Testing us on what?
on how good or bad we are.
Okay, that's nice. Alhamdulillah. And do we obey him or not, right?
Yeah.
Because good and bad comes in obedience category, na? Obedience and disobedience. If we are obeying him, we are good. If we are not obeying him,
You're bad.
exactly. Yeah, Jazakallah khair, mashallah. That's a nice moral.